Okay, welcome back. We are at our final week of our October trainings that I have put on for you this month. And I want to say, first of all, how proud I am of you guys for sticking in here, for watching these videos, for participating. And I am very excited to see where this is all going to lead us. So very proud of you. Also kind of proud of myself. I've never done anything like this before, and so it feels good to have pulled these things together and been able to present them for you in a way that will hopefully benefit your businesses as they are starting. So first week was it's relational, it's personal. You're talking to people, you're interacting with people, you're making new friends, and that's the kind of business this is. Second was IPA. What are the income producing activities you can do to build your business? What are things that you can do that are actually going to bring in money into your account each month? So that's IPA. The third week was know your why, so that when you get maybe a little discouraged or a little tired and you think, is this really worth it? It kind of keeps you going. It helps you understand why you're doing this. It helps you stay focused. Okay, tonight is week 4, and tonight we are going to be talking about how to post on social media. And this is just a huge topic. There is a lot to learn about this. Actually in all of these videos I've done, I've only scratched the surface. You will find as you grow and learn that there's so much to know here, and I'm just giving you some basics, some real foundational information perhaps that you need to know, but you will find that there is a lot to learn in each one of these areas, and tonight maybe is the most that way. There is a ton to learn about how to post on social media, how to connect with people, how to use that to build your business, to brand yourself, and to make yourself an option for people when they've got an issue and they're saying, I don't know what to do about this, and they remember seeing your posts and your things, and they turn to you. So how do you post on social media? Number one, your feed has got to be positive and upbeat and friendly and interactive. Okay, so you want to have a friendly, happy page. That's going to draw people in. If you've got a grumpy page, or if you tend to get pulled into drama with people, or if you've got, that sort of thing, that is going to be a big turnoff. I don't think any of you that I'm thinking of that are me watching this would have that issue. But that's just really important. They keep your page, your feed, whether it's Instagram or Facebook, or I guess Twitter, or I don't know, whatever. I only use those two. But whatever you are, wherever you're putting yourself out there, make sure that you're doing it in a way that is positive and happy and drawing people in. Okay, so that's the first key. Secondly, we want to do it authentically, and we want to be telling a story. So don't make up your own story. Tell them what has really been your experience. Be real. Tell them what you're struggling with. Post about something that has actually been a breakthrough for you, what's been hard, what you're hoping for, just whatever it is that actually is going on inside of you. Share that and let people know what you're doing, what you're experiencing, and what you're hoping for. And that will draw people in because they'll see it as a real thing, and they'll see you as a real person, and they will be drawn and perhaps drawn into your life that way, and hopefully be interested in trying it for themselves. So it's a story. You want to tell your story. If you don't have something that's your own story to tell that day, go into Gut Health and Happiness or Rock and Wellness, find somebody's story, post it, and say, hey, look at this amazing results that people, that somebody had, a friend of mine had, and but just keep it real. Make sure that you're not fabricating anything or trying to be something that you're not. You want to be honest and you want to be real. So that's number 2. Number 3, you want to use I language. This goes along with telling your story. You want to use language that says, I felt this, I found this, I'm hoping for this, not you. You don't want to say you should do this, or you might find this, or you this, or you that. You want to keep keep your pronouns personal, so that you're talking about your own story and your own experience. That way, people might be more drawn to that than if they feel like somebody's telling them what to do. Okay, number 4. Every post should have a photo. I don't always adhere to this, but I really try to because it's much more engaging. And along with that, when you're posting, you want to have a photo. It could be of yourself. It could be something that's related to what you're saying. It could be even something that's only vaguely related. If you can bring something visual in there, to be much more prone to have people read it. And going one step further on that, go live on Facebook and Instagram. That can be scary for some people. I remember I was pretty terrified on my first one, but once you do it a time or two, it's really no big deal and you get used to it. And so that's just one of those things that if that's a fear for you, you just got to do it afraid, give it a shot. It may not come off the way you want it to. Most of mine don't, but you know, they're not perfect, but nobody's looking for perfection in the live either. They're looking for reality, and they're looking for a person that they can connect to, and you can present that. So that, have something visual with your posts. I've heard some people say that 2 p.m. is the best time to post as far as getting exposure. I don't know, you'll just have to play around with it a little bit. I post all throughout the day. Kind of, it's more basically when I have the time and when I have a good thought of something I want to put out there, I put it out there. So I really don't watch the clock too much, but that is something that you can, if you're, have that leaning to try and figure out when the best time is to post. I've heard 2 p.m. is good, 2 in the afternoon. Number 6. How often should you post, and how often should you post about Plexus? Well, that is a very good question, and generally people say that posting 1 to 3 times a day is good, and no more than one of them should be specifically about Plexus. So what you're trying to do there is you're trying to put yourself out there, you're trying to get attention, you're trying to talk to people, engage with them, get interaction going between you and your friends or your followers. But you certainly don't want everything to be about Plexus. So at the end of the week, you might have 15 to 20 posts, but only 7 of them, 5 to 7 of those are going to be actual direct Plexus posts. So that gives you an idea of maybe how often to post throughout the week and what else, what to post about, how often to post and how often they should be about Plexus. Your other posts are going to be, the stuff that you've been posting all along before Plexus. So pictures of yourself, your family, what you're doing, things, events that you're participating in, just whatever else you've been posting all along. You can use that, and those are the things you're going to continue posting about. You're just adding Plexus in as sprinkling of those, and when you can tie the two together, that's really powerful. When people know that they've been watching you and they've been seeing you, they've been interacting with you on this particular area, maybe you're going to be having a baby or a baby in the family soon, and they see that, and then they see that you're starting to use Plexus along with that, and they see the connection between health and your life, and it really becomes powerful then. So that's a really awesome thing. Let's see, is there anything else I wanted to cover? Yes, some compliance issues. You are not allowed to mention a specific disease and Plexus in the same post. So you can't say, do you have diabetes? Try Plexus. It balances your blood sugars. You can't do that. You can talk about blood sugar issues, and in a different post you could talk about diabetes and how it is a blood sugar issue and hope that the people make the connection. But you cannot post a disease and Plexus in the same post. You'll see what are they called? Kind of a qualifying statement. Plexus does not claim to cure, heal, or prevent any diseases. So we can't, a lot of people will post that before they do a training video or something like that. So the people are aware that this is not something that we are saying will cure, heal, or prevent any diseases. These are supplements. We have not been approved by FDA to make any claims like that. So keep it clean and pure that way so that you are compliant. And so then you might be wondering, what is your assignment this week? Your assignment this week is to make your first Plexus post on Facebook. As far as I know, I haven't seen any of you do that. If you have, I've missed them. So please let me know that you've done them. But as far as I know, all of my level 1s, which is you guys, have not made any posts on Facebook about Plexus. So your assignment this week is to either tell me that yes, I did make a post and show it to me, Or go ahead and put together what you would like to have as your first Plexus post to put out on Facebook, to say, kind of introduce yourself as someone who is using Plexus and seeing results, and a resource for those who might want to try it as well. If you would like, you may write it up and run it past me. If you want to say, how does this sound, that's fine. Or Genesis, I know she'd be willing to do that. So if you would like to do that, that would be great. We'd be willing to help you out with that, see if the wording is good and if it would be, appropriate for a first post. If you feel confident, you know what you want to say, just go for it. That's fine too. And just tag me in it, or Genesis, so that we can see it. Okay? So that is, that's it for today. So get on out there, start making your posts, and get yourself out there, put yourself out there, and start sharing about Plexus. And that's your assignment. There was another thought I had, I just lost it. I don't know. So if you have any questions about any of the 4 trainings we've done this month, please feel free to ask myself or Genesis. Let us know what we can do to help you. And I'm really excited. I know a couple of you have people that are about ready to join you, and that's very exciting. Very, very good to see that happening. And I am super proud of us for what we're doing, and excited about what the future holds for us. So way to go, guys. And talk to me about your Plexus, talk to me about your posts, and I hope you have a great evening, great week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.